What's going on, targeting the visual community? It's Detective Dasher speaking. Alright guys, so chemtrails. So, as you guys know, this is a gang stalking exposing channel. So why am I talking about this, and why does it connect to gang stalking? Chemtrails. If you're a targeted individual, you guys know what I mean, and if you're a targeted individual that's paying extra attention to your surroundings, and you've been going through this for years, and you probably got to find out that these chemtrails actually target individuals. Now, I'm not saying that they're not flying, almost everywhere, pretty much everywhere about. I'm not saying that this isn't happening, people. It's pretty clear that this is happening. We see chemtrails, everywhere. But what you guys need to know is that some of these chemtrails are, listen, people, I've heard about people talk about this in third world countries. I've heard people say that they've seen these chemtrails marking an X in the sky. So, being that this happened to me, a couple months ago, I thought that it was probably a coincidence. This is the teacher that, as a target individual, when I see everything, I don't even know what to call it. You guys know what I mean? I don't even know if I can call that cliche, bias. You know what I mean? I don't even think I can call it none of those words, people. When I see things, I don't just immediately go to conspiracy. Because when I saw it, I said to myself, it was probably a coincidence. Probably these chemtrails just crossed paths and just happened to draw an X right above my house. I was sitting on my porch, people, and they drew an X right above. But I said to myself, I just looked past it, right? So I got to find out that there's people in third world countries that's complaining about these people that are flying, these jets doing the same thing. You guys know what I mean? But moving on. In these chemtrails are nanobots and parasites that aren't good for the respiratory system. Who's to tell you if that's why all these animals aren't turning up dead? These fish floating up, turning up dead. Birds dropping out the sky. Insects just dying. All sorts of animals just dying. In these chemtrails are nanobots and parasites that aren't good for the respiratory system. And they're targeting individuals. You guys know what I mean? It runs in a Great Reset. It runs in a New World Order. And it's connected to COINTELPRO.